There are really two types of leadership that you see in businesses, and the most prevalent type that you see are autocratics. It's really interesting, quite weird really, that in the Western world, which is supposed to stand for democracy, we don't get democratic type of leadership in our businesses. Most of the time they're autocrats and they're hierarchical. It's a bit like working for a monarch. So I think these type of businesses have leadership strategies that are transactional. They're based on bonuses, they're based on status, they're based on rewards. You often see this in the banking industry, and that might actually help performance. You know, if I go to work, I can earn a bit more money. If I do this or that, I get that. So you might think that's a great model. However, if you want to retain staff, if the bank next door is offering more money, they'll go there because they'll have no loyalty at all, because you're not creating loyalty, you're creating a transactional working model, a model based on rewards and status. So if somebody offers one of your employees higher status and higher money, that's where they'll go. They won't stay loyal to you because you've created a transactional leadership strategy. What you need in a business, and what actually brings about high performance, and we know this again from elite sport, the great sports teams are actually having inspirational type of leaders, people who influence your emotions, people who are empathetic to your needs. And this is often embodied in the servant leadership style, or the authentic leadership style, or the ethical leadership style. These are highly inspirational leadership styles. When I became a manager at a university, I had 36 members of staff, and all of them wanted to leave. This place is not a great place to work and we're looking for jobs elsewhere. That's the message I got. So I was obviously up against it, you know, but my team were very competent. So all I did was act as like a therapist. Obviously, as a therapist, you learn kind of empathy. So that's an important part of emotional intelligence, having empathy for your staff. So what I did is have empathy for them, and I became a servant leadership style. And all I did, it was really simple, was say, you know, what do you need to do your job, and how can I help to make your job better? It's simple, especially when you've got highly competent staff and they know what they need and know what they want. So they gave me a list of things. I gave them that. I also gave them total autonomy over their program and over their life. I also told them, because I have empathy for them, I have an understanding of burnout. When you're not in work, or when you don't have to lecture, or you don't have to do a tutorial a student, please take the time out and please recuperate and make sure you live a healthy lifestyle, and I can help you. And that's what I did. I was in that job for 6 years. I never had one member of staff leave in those 6 years. Also, I actually gained 2 more members of staff. And in that time, I also had no member of staff ever not turn up for work. I never had to get somebody in to replace them. So that tells you something, the power of servant leadership. Also, all of those people had a growth mindset program. I gave them that. Please try to improve yourself. Get CPD training, and I provided money for that. But also, every single one of them ended up with a PhD, which they never had before. So they went back into training and was in a growth mindset state, which is highly transformational. So the growth mindset is an important attitude to have if you're going to become a high performance leader. Transformational leadership styles are the only styles that work if you want a high performance team.